Hello peeps! Thanks for popping by. I thought we'd do something special for Anzac Day and we're going to make some Anzac Day cookies. So we're using the good old Edmund's cookbook all the way from New Zealand to get the Anzac Day recipe. So if you need this one, I can put it on my page for you if that's something you're interested in. Otherwise, most of the Anzac Day recipes are very, very similar. All right, well, let's get cracking. All right, so to start off, we're going to put half a cup of flour in. You don't need to put this, through. So we're just going to pop half a cup of flour in, like so. And then we need 1/3 of a cup of sugar. So I'll just get all that sorted. Now my helper's just MIA at the moment, taking a break. So I will get all this ready. Then we just get 1/3 of a cup of sugar. Pop that in. All right, so now we're just getting 2/3 a cup of coconut, which I'm going to just measure as I go. Just do a rough guess if you're not too sure. Anyway, so chuck the 2/3 a cup of coconut into the bowl. And then we need 3/4 cups of the rolled oats. 3/4 cup. Oops, just pop that in like that. Yeah. 3/4 cup. So we've got all the dry ingredients together. Then I need to get the butter and melt that. Okay, so I've just added 50 grams of butter into the saucepan and I'm now going to add a tablespoon of golden syrup and pour that in to the melted butter. And then we just stir it around. If you want, you can add a little bit more. I'll just add maybe 2 tablespoons. So once we're finished melting the butter and the golden syrup, we then need to get some baking soda and boil some water. So I'll just boil the old kettle. We need to put 2 tablespoons of boiling hot water into the little cup. And then we need to add some baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. So we just stir like so. We need to add that back into the butter and the golden syrup mixture. And we just pour that in together. Just make sure that you've got your stove on. Anyway, once it is on, you can then mix everything together. And you'll see it's starting to form a nice consistency. All right, so once all that is done, we then add the wet mixture into the dry and pour like so. I'll just get rid of this pan because Charlie's going to clean all this up after for me. And then we just mix it round. Right, so next step is to turn the oven on and we put it on 180 like that. So here we are just preparing the tray. Some people like to put the baking paper down, but I don't really bother too much doing all that. So now we're starting to make the cookies. So we get about a tablespoonful of the mixture and we're just sort of rolling them into little balls and then we pop them on the tray. Now in the Edmund's cookbook it says this mixture should make about 20, but again it just depends on how big you want your cookie to be. I was at the supermarket during the week and I realised that there was no Anzac biscuits being sold at all. So this is a good way to kill some time with your children if you've got kids or you're just getting bored at home. While we're here and I'm killing time rolling the balls, not like Charlie, he's missed his, but anyway, I'd just like to say thank you to my video man Darren Moss. Hi Darren.
Hello.
Thanks for helping me out today.
That's okay.
Darren's the one who puts all this together for me. So at the end of all this, he's the one that gets to taste the goodies when they're finished. And if they're all good, he'll be alive to do the next video. All right, I've just made my last ball. There's about 14 there. So my next little thing that I'm going to do is add some chocolate chips to a couple of them. If you don't like just having the Anzac biscuit on its own, this is just a nice little additional thing you can do. And just pop, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 on the cookie, like that. And that should just melt when it goes into the oven and bakes. All right, so they're all ready now. All the cookies are good to go. We're going to pop them in the oven. Here's the oven, folks. We're going to pop the cookies into the oven. All right. That's the timer going off. We'll just take the cookies out of the oven now. Thanks, Charlie. You've done a wonderful job cleaning up the dishes today. You'll get your own special treat while we have Anzac cookies. Here's the finished product. I've got a cup of tea to go with it, and you might want something a little bit stronger later on in the day. I'd just like to take this time to give thanks to all our servicemen and women who have sacrificed and served for both of our countries, Australia and New Zealand. And I'd like to thank them all for their service, and also for you for watching me and getting up to no good. I hope you stay safe and enjoy your Anzac Day, everyone. Bye.